time we actually did arrive with a seal. Came from Hagerstown, HSC1 into UNY1 Brooklyn. This is Liberty, Brooklyn, and 850 Third Avenue. I just want to show you something, guys. I don't want to spend too much time here, not to cause commotion, not to cause suspicion. Go to the truck and I'm gonna tell you something about those dumpsters. So as I say, for the first time in a while we have arrived with a steel properly attached. I played with that thing for a couple minutes. I pushed it in and out, pulled it out a couple times. I did make it click. This time it worked. I'm not sure of that, but that's not the point. Nobody's gonna check that. Nobody's gonna check that seal. Plus, I was in a trailer anyway. Seal or no seal. Obviously, driver has access to his trailer, especially this is my trailer. But I didn't even touch one thing. I do, before I seal the trailer, I do look inside the trailer just to see what product is being shipped, because on many occasions what happened was they were shipping wrong category of product in the wrong temperature. Occasionally guard shack will call you. Let's say you set to 33. After you maneuver in the yard, they're gonna give you a call, or sometimes they even let you know at the guard shack. I need you to switch your temperature to -10. In most cases, it doesn't matter. It matters in the summertime, and that happened several times this summertime. I ended up canceling several trips really because it became notorious. Average trip pretty much that was leaving HSC1 heading towards Brooklyn was listed at 33. So I would pre-cool my trailer to 33 upon arrival, sometimes even later, once I was at the dock, with doors open for like an hour or hour and a half even. One time I was close to 2 hours on the dock with open doors, before anybody even decided that they will be loading or they will not be loading. Yes, many times it happened that they did refuse to load. They just had no freight going. But the show must go on, and ROC India keeps popping loads onto the load board, not thinking about the carriers really. I mean, you're not gonna see it, but behind those buildings there's Manhattan. Right across the Hudson River there is a Statue of Liberty, and probably within 3-4 miles of Statue of Liberty is Bayonne, New Jersey, and this is where I live. So I travel empty from pretty much here, from the drop point to pickup site, in hope to get a proper load. Price at this point we're not going to be discussing price. Go and discuss how inefficient the system is in Amazon and how food gets spoiled. So let's say there is 4, 5, 6 trips listed for 1 week. They all are being listed at 33. Upon arrival, As I said, if the guard check tells you right away you need to switch to negative 10. Hold on.
This is your paper, right? So, it's yours. I found on the floor. I'm done with him.
Okay.
So I will start cleaning space upstairs to receive the chair. I cannot leave them downstairs. I'm coming back in 15 minutes.
Okay.
Okay?
Very good. Thank you. Okay. So actually, what's happening here is I arrived here. I guess it's I'm about 40 minutes ahead of my time. So upon arrival, obviously, he asked me what time is my appointment. I mean, appointments don't matter here. He says sometimes they do. I mean, he's making a joke, obviously. But he's unloading a dry van. Dry van got here before me. I was late today to HSC1, so of course he needs to finish it first. Okay, so he said he's gonna go upstairs, make room. He's coming back in 15 minutes. Obviously, all of us know it's not gonna be 15 minutes, but then at least he's trying. Anyway, back to the subject. Upon arrival, guard check tells you change your temperature. They may tell you change your temperature after you've been sitting on the dock already for an hour and a half, 2 hours, maybe even, like, you know. Sometimes I see other carriers, they allow them to keep the door closed, and they are sitting and waiting there to get a go-ahead from the outbound, to let them know that they are ready to load them, so they will load them at the proper temperature. Unfortunately, it doesn't happen to me. It happened maybe once in my entire history. Okay, so let's say it's 100 degrees outside. It's extremely humid. You took in that weather, it took 3-4 hours to pre-cool the trailer to ferry free. Really, it's not a joke. Some older units take that longer. Take that long. If they tell you upon arrival that you need to change your temperature to negative 10, it's going to be several hours before your trailer reaches the temperature that they want. It works like this. They require negative 10. They're asking for negative 10. At plus 10, they will start loading. They will load you, because once the product, which is hopefully in proper temperature, is loaded to your trailer, it's gonna act like an ice cube in a soda cup. It's gonna cool it down. It's gonna help cool it down. So the trailer will be getting cooled faster. But anyway, in a scorching heat, in the middle of summer, even jumping from ferry free to plus 10, it can take 3-4 hours. This is not a joke, believe me. Nobody who works for Amazon can afford a brand new trailer. Nobody. I haven't seen brand new trailers. Only the contractor who gets paid double or triple what other carriers are getting paid. They have rentals. They use extra lease trailers. So those might be slightly in better shape. But believe me, no private carrier that is like a one-man show, his own trailer, his own truck, and he's the driver. Like he cannot afford. Not by Amazon Pay, not in this economy. So if I knew I'm leaving from Bayonne, New Jersey, if I knew I have if I stop for coffee or cigarettes or something, I may have 5 hours. I will have the time that is needed to pre-cool the trailer on the way in to Hagerstown, but they do not let us know that. So often product gets spoiled and product gets out of temperature, because sometimes they do tell you, and obviously you do comply, you change the temperature, but it will take several hours to get the actual temperature within the trailer to the temperature desired. In many cases, they don't tell you. That's why I made a habit of checking what's in my trailer. Before I leave HSC1, before I leave Hagerstown, I pull away from the dock. I like 6-10 feet away, so I can close my door. And before I do that, I hop in the trailer and I inspect the product. I know what product is just by visually looking at the pallets, what's loaded onto the pallets. I know what product is, and obviously we have only two temperature choices, so either -10 or 33. If I see frozen foods, ice cream and stuff like that, obviously it's going -10. If I see yogurt or juices, if I see sour cream, that's obviously going at 33. And this is it. Changing temperature on a carrier when he's already at the door is not the procedure that you want to have, especially not in the summer. I think my understanding is that they do feel a little bit bad because ROC India keeps popping trips that are not justifiable. Upon arrival, boys and girls at outbound in HSC1, they don't have a product to go. There is nothing within that category that needs to go to the place that you were supposed to go. So they scramble. They put together whatever they can not to screw you over. I think that kind of works a little bit this way. They don't want to screw you over. They know you wasted a day. They know you have a family. They know you have payments on a truck, on a trailer. You paid your gas. You wasted your time. As I say, you were away from home. You're not going to book another trip. So they don't want to cancel on you. I think they're trying to work with you. Listen, I do my absolute best to get product in the right temperature to the destination. If they tell me, if I know this, I will change the temperature. I will adjust the temperature. Hopefully by the time trailer cools off, product didn't warm up high enough to be spoiled. So this, I'm considering this as safe bet. Okay, I'm considering those loads to be delivered within 10. Occasionally there is a lot of chaos. Occasionally there is a lot of traffic. They're rushing you. You don't have time to get into the trailer. You don't have time to inspect the product. Therefore, it did happen to me. It does happen to other people more often. The product was delivered out of 10. Simply because of an oversight or somebody's mistake. Today we have arrived in temp, right on the dot actually. We are here, and obviously it's not going to take 15 minutes, but we will get unloaded, and we have another stop at another Amazon facility. But the purpose of this video is not out of temp food that arrives here. It's not theft of product that happens here. It's not damaged freight that happens here. Obviously, I mean, even the guy next to me, some pallets crashed in transport and collapsed, and they were hand unloading a couple pallets. So you know, it took a moment. But he's also probably heading to the same place I'm heading, because he still had freight in his trail. So listen, just to point one thing out, I'm gonna cut the seal here, the seal that I showed you before. I'm gonna cut it. I'm gonna open up my trailer, and this is it. From this point to another destination, I don't have a seal. Nobody gives me a seal here. I do have spare seals, but those are mine, just in case, God forbid, some kind of emergency or some mishap or something. Those are seals that from previous loads that either didn't click properly, or there was some extras thrown on top of my paperwork. If there is two provided, I'm taking two and keeping it for safekeeping. You never know what you're gonna need one day. They do occasionally come handy as on occasion we get paperwork but no seal, and I'm not gonna be fighting with the guys. Give me a seal, radio this guy, radio that guy. I just pull out the spare seal and I'll do my best to seal the trailer. That's it. I mean, either I seal it with a seal or I seal it with my padlocks. Outcome is the same. I'm not tampering with freight. I go to the trailer just to check the product, make sure product is in temp. You can see me on HSC1 cameras that I have a habit of getting into the trailer. I check on the load logs, I check on the product, proper temperature classification, I lock my door, seal up if I have a seal, and I leave. But this video is really not about this. This video is about those two dumpsters that I showed you. Those are the two dumpsters that are sitting. There is actually 3 dumpsters, but one is enclosed. And pretty much the third dumpster is a game changer. As you've seen at the beginning of the video, this is catch-all dumpster. They do a lot of construction here. They have debris, they have dirt, they have leftover materials, they have demo garbage, they have cardboard, they have plastic, they have everything, cement, sand, you name it, they got it. They put everything in there. What happens here a lot, Amazon throws out a lot of food. Lots and lots of food, spoiled food, I guess, rotten food, goes into those dumpsters. What is very unfortunate on Amazon's part, I don't know if they're lazy. They don't really seem to utilize the enclosed dumpster. In front of the dumpster there's like a chute, kind of a thingy, that once the product is in, it's pretty much inaccessible. But this is not the case with the open dumpster. Amazon employees load products, as I say, spoiled products, rotten products, leftover products, overstock product, whatever the product is. They load it into those dumpsters. How often, I don't know. It's not the point, and how much they put in is not really the point. The point is that they do it. Instead of putting it in a slow closed dumpster, they put it in those open dumpsters. It happens, the most often it happens in the mornings, like very early hours of the morning, like 5, 6, 7 o'clock in the morning. There is a lot of people in those dumpsters digging. They dig in looking for fruits, they're looking for vegetables, they're looking for product that Amazon is throwing out, and they're getting it. They're pulling out boxes of salads, they're putting out lettuce, they're pulling out bags of broccolis, bags with dry stuff and grocery mix and all of this. I mean, God forbid, whatever they're pulling out. Sometimes after the rain, especially after the rain, those dumpsters stink like, I don't know, like manure, really. I mean, believe me or not, truckers put their pee bottles in there. Everybody dumps garbage in there. I stopped throwing my garbage from my truck into those dumpsters after I saw those people. At first, I wasn't sure what they're doing. Why are they in the dumpster? It's a common practice in New Jersey and everywhere to be digging in a dumpster for scrap metal. And that's, at the beginning, I was thinking that's what those people are doing, but they are not. Lots of different type of people, but the most common people are Chinese people, and they're pulling out a lot of vegetables. Sometimes it's just 1 crown of broccoli, sometimes it's 1 head of lettuce, sometimes it's a box of carrots or potatoes, But whatever it is, they shaking it off. They shake off the dirt, they shake off the whatever liquids are in the dumpster, they shake off the rainwater and everything else, other debris that was on top of it, and they take it. Sometimes they have like carts, like dollies, and sometimes they are so loaded they having hard time moving those carts. This stuff, obviously, I mean, obviously it's obvious now, but I'll be honest with you, it didn't cross my mind. I didn't even think where the stuff is gonna go and what they're gonna do with it. They obviously they sort those things out. Other drivers told me they sort those things out, but all the vegetables and whatever can be used goes to Chinese restaurants. Here in New York City, here in Brooklyn, here in wherever, Manhattan, Chinatown, wherever. So they take rotten product that was in a dumpster, because Amazon employees threw it into an open dumpster, versus dumpster that's enclosed next to it, simply because it's easier. When I'm pretty sure there is some extra labor needed to dump it into an enclosed dumpster, because they need to operate the chute. So they just throw it into the open dumpsters. I'm telling you, like, you can imagine the smell of, in the summertime, between, you know, rotting vegetables, rotting fruits, and spoiled products and all this, how those dumpsters smell. And like with construction debris and demo debris on top of all of this, you can imagine what condition those fruits and vegetables are, and those other items. It happens every day. Several people are here. I mean, I don't know why in the morning does Amazon throw out more stuff in the morning. What time do they throw that? I have no idea. But I mean, most of the time I have arrived here anywhere from 5 to like 7, 8 in the morning. And this is when I see those people the most. Really. I mean, nobody's here right now, nobody's digging right now, so I want to make a video about this. Yes, most probably, if better management was used, better utilization of personnel and all of this, people would be keeping better track of the product, probably less product will get spoiled. But you know, things do get spoiled. Sometimes they overstock, sometimes they don't sell out, sometimes they just buy way too much than they need, and it's at the wholesale price it's cheaper, you know. So they just buy more than they need and they throw out the rest. But most of the time it is the rotting product, because the product that it's more or less acceptable visually shape goes to City Harvest. City Harvest sends their trucks here, and then they do pick up. They do not take from the dumpster, but stuff that was heading, it was either it's going to go to City Harvest, or it's going to go to the dumpster. So I guess what City Harvest cannot take or refuses to take, it goes to those dumpsters. But I mean, listen, whatever goes to those dumpsters, most probably sooner or later it's gonna end up in our bellies anyway, because we do eat Chinese food, we do eat food from other restaurants here. I mean, as I said, Chinese people are the most common here, but other people do that too. It's sometimes really there's 3, 4, 5 people at once in those dumpsters diving. They are dumpster diving, really, and they're pulling stuff out. I'm pretty sure if somebody wants, I mean, there is plenty of cameras here. Somebody can pull out the footage and have a proper evidence. When those people are going to be here, if I'm ever here again, because things are not looking pretty right now with Amazon. But believe me, I will not make a video of those people. I don't want to show their faces, because maybe some of you know them, will recognize them and will know that, you know, what happens to this product. But this is not my concern really. But it's what did this is humiliating It's humiliating procedure, to say the least. If product does need to be thrown out, oh my goodness, I don't know if there is an easy way to do it, but if it was me, I would be a manager here at Amazon. I would make my employees stack up cardboard boxes somewhere on the side of the building in a clean area, or maybe in one of the dock doors. I would leave them open, and either put a note like a free or something like that, or just notify those people somehow that I'm okay. Listen, I'm going to turn around and you can take it. I mean, I would definitely not allow them to get out of the dumpster. Do I need to put it in the dumpster to call it that it's trashed, and I need to prove it that it was in the dumpster? Does the employee take pictures that it was thrown down in the dumpster? I don't know, but I would not allow the product to go into the dumpster if I know people will be fishing it out of the dumpster. So this is, for me, it's a humiliation to those people, because we all know they will take it anyway. But by the time that product gets dumped into the cesspool here, it's just disgusting. But believe it or not, me, you, and other people probably at one point or another have eaten that product. If you live in the area here of New York City, or I'm pretty sure practice is a common practice in other locations too. So it is what it is. Do products get trashed? Yes. Does food get wasted? Yes. Does food have avenues to be distributed before it gets spoiled? Yes. Are Amazon employees smart enough, vigilant enough to notice that product is about to get spoiled and this is decision time? It's the crunch time right now. Let's make a decision right now and either donate it or give it away or whatever. Or do we pull our head out of our asses when it's already too late and it's heading straight to the dumpster? But as you can see, I mean, as I say, I will not make a video of those people pulling it out, but trust me, there's plenty of them here in the morning. Other drivers will tell you the same thing, but I swear to you, at the beginning I had no idea. I would swear they are digging for scrap metal. I mean, this is, multi-million complex building. I mean, so they do a lot of construction here, so I'm like, they probably don't care for scrap, a couple cents per pound. So those people must be digging for scrap, but it is not the case. They're digging for food. They dumpster diving for food. And this is not a homeless guy. This is not a homeless guy looking for his meal. This is an organized person, organized people who have proper equipment, have dollies, have some kind of carts, and they haul it away in large quantities. This is not something this person on one load would be enough for this person probably for several months. So this is getting sold, this is getting used, this is going to get processed and used into foods, so in our meals. So yeah, I mean, should this be happening? I'm gonna say no, of course not. Should be thrown out if it has to. Okay, there's no other way. There is this dumpster, there is this enclosed dumpster next to it, and that's what should be utilized. All other Amazon facilities that I've been to, they have enclosed dumpsters, and they stink as a motherfucker. But they stink up really the whole radius of the block. I guess they don't get emptied out of it. But absolutely no way the lazy employee should be dumping food, rotten vegetables and other products into open dumpster just so a group of people can come later and fish it out of the cesspool here and use it for meals. Absolutely not. You do it once, do it right away, or don't do it at all. So this is it. Does product get trashed? Yes. Does US waste a lot of product? Yes. What are the circumstances? We all know. It's economy 101, Some people would rather trash it than give it away. But on the other hand, yes, if we would be giving away our access of product, there would be people constantly waiting for that access. They wouldn't be buying the product, they would be waiting for the product. Once it starts getting towards end of the expiration date, they would be waiting to get it for free. So there is no easy way out of those things. But the point here is shelter. Donate it to a shelter. There is organizations that, no, not City Harvest. There is good, small organizations. They can take it. A lady, a guy can pull up in a minivan with a car. Right before you dump it, put it in his clean car, put it in his minivan. Let them take it directly to a shelter or a sub kitchen or something like that, you know. City Harvest is, this is a different story. What's happening with City Harvest, I will explain you one day. Indeed, how they operate. But City Harvest is pretty much it's a business really. They're using donations and government grants to buy products from farmers that utilize slavery and exploit illegal immigrants here in New Jersey, here in New York probably also. But I've been to a farm in New Jersey where a guy has several dozens of illegal immigrants. I mean, I'm assuming they're illegal. They don't speak English. They don't, believe me. I've been illegal for close to 2 decades, so I know what illegal means, what illegal looks like. And those people, 99%, I'm sure they are illegal. But that's a matter of different story. They do. City Harvest does use government money to buy from farms run and operated by illegal immigrants. Where next door there is a farm operated by honest farmer who uses American workforce. They pay taxes. They are legal. They have proper paperwork needed, and he cannot compete price-wise with the farmer who has several dozen of illegal immigrants to pay them nothing or close to it, you know. And this is who City Harvest buys from. I have videos, I have proof. I've been to one of those farms, and believe it or not, Amazon is involved in this. Amazon benefits from slavery of illegal immigrants here on US soil. This is not like in China, kids and some poor people are making products so Amazon can sell them and make profit on it. No. This is here on US soil. This is in New Jersey. This is probably in other states. I have video, I have proof. I will tell you one day how we're trying to help those people. But this is happening here. United States government money is going to a farmer who utilize on pretty much strictly illegal laborers from Latin America. Pretty much strictly. If you look at his workforce, management is all white males, all white. You understand? Workforce, the laborers, all Latin American, men and women mixed, but all Latin. No black people, no Chinese people, no Jew, nobody. No Polish people, nobody else. Latin America only. No speak English people only and exclusively. So that gives you an idea. There is something not very kosher about this. You know? Anyway, take one last look at those dumpsters. Every day, from that cesspool, from that dirt, food is being pulled out and all the way on carts into local restaurants and whatever they need to go. Because a lazy manager, lazy employee has cut corners, or he was told maybe even to take an easy way out and dump it in an open dumpster. I don't know if they think more of themselves when they see poor people digging through this. I don't know how they feel about this. But me and other drivers, we have tears in our eyes. I mean, believe me, I swear to you again, I didn't realize that they dig it for food. When the other guys told me, I teared up. I was thinking this is like, there's a lot of like retired people in New Jersey and other people that, you know, obviously poor but not starving, and they want to keep busy, they want to do something, so they looking for scrap. They have some old truck, they drive around looking for old water heaters, this and that, and they make a couple dollars on everybody's happy. But this is not the case here. I mean, I don't know how Amazon employees feel about this, but if I had any power in Amazon, this would be immediately. This practice would have been terminated immediately. There would be free enclosed dumpsters, or maybe even some better way to dispose of the product. But I'm more than certain there is a better way. You just need to catch it in time and nip it in the bud before really totally spoils. Give it away to shelter. Give it away to somebody who will distribute it to shelters, or to directly to some poor families or something like that. But before you dump it in the cesspool, before you dump it in this garbage, you cannot be doing this. I swear to you. I swear to you, this is. I really, truly believe that this is not how God would have wanted this. Believe me, this is not the God's way of doing this.